Hello first graders, welcome to my home studio. I hope you're doing great working from home, that you're staying safe at home. And today we're going to do our class from home. So today we're going to learn about something that is really cool and is really important for people. It's called symbols. Hi guys, today we're going to learn what is a symbol. Basically, a symbol is a simple representation of the reality. If you see this picture over here, what you're going to notice is that you can recognize all of this, but there are simple ways of drawing one action, one term, one idea. Okay? So you see, for example, over here, this may represent one old person. This over here represents a person in a wheelchair. This over here represents a person in a bus. This over here represents a person, a pregnant woman. This over here represents a woman with a baby. So every one of these pictures, every one of these symbols represents something. So what is most important when you talk about symbols is that they should represent something in a simple way. So the first thing you need to do is you're going to open this link over here that I sent you. What you're going to do in this link is try to find out what each one of these symbols mean, and you're going to write it. So for example, you're going to number from 1 to 10 in a piece of paper, and you're going to say number 1 represents this, number 2 represents this, number 3 represents that, and you're going to say the term, the idea, or the action that every one of these symbols represent. If you want, you can pause your video, you can stop it for a moment, so you can do this part and then you continue with the next part. Okay, so something important when you draw one symbol is to keep it simple. So the first thing that you're going to know, you need to know is using positive and negative spaces. Okay, so basically a positive space is when you draw something. For example, if I draw a person over here and I color it black, then my positive space is what I draw over here. My negative space is everything around this person. Okay? So, in any symbol, something important is to use positive and negative spaces. Now, if you see this over here, this symbol that I drew represents sleeping. So basically what I did was I took a picture of a person and I simply drew a ball for the head, one line for every arm. I only drew this part of the arm. I drew the blanket, a line for showing the bed, and another line for showing the pillow. Okay? Then over here, this represents read. So over here, I drew one person, like I drew just one part of the head. I drew the book over here. If you see, I have a positive space here and negative space over here. And I drew the one arm here and one arm here. Something I want to show you is this. When you draw something black, for example, like this arm, around this part, you're going to leave a space. So how do you do that? Over here, when you draw, make sure that you draw your symbol. Okay, so when you draw your symbol, make sure that you put it in a square. So draw a square. So there is a space where you're going to put your symbol, okay? Then draw, for example, in this case, I'm going to draw the symbol of read. I'm going to draw the head of the girl, draw a circle. On top of that, I'm going to draw one book. So basically draw this shape. And I'm going to draw the arms over here, here and here. So remember that every part that you don't need, you're going to erase it. So for example, we're going to erase this part over here of the face. We don't need this part. And also we're going to leave a space over here between the book and the face. This is something that we're going to do all the time, leaving a space between different parts. The same over here. We're going to erase this part. I'm going to erase this part over here. And I'm going to erase here and here. Then you are going to color inside. For example, in my case, I'm going to use this tool to make it faster, but you can use any color that you have. So here for the head, here for this part of the book, and here for the hands. And that's it. That's your symbol for reading, okay? So this is pretty much the way you're going to draw any symbols. Remember, make sure they have positive spaces in black, or any color you want to use, and they have positive spaces in white. Now that you know this information, you're going to create two different symbols for different terms. So in this case, what you're going to do is you're going to find the link to these pictures over here. What you're going to do is you're going to simply find the most important things that you need to do here to represent every symbol. So for example, the first one is washing hands. So possibly in washing hands, you're going to draw the two hands together, the faucet with the running water. In the next one is hiking. You're going in here basically need to draw the legs and maybe rocks or just the floor. In here, take care of your pet. So possibly you're going to draw or love your pet. You're going to draw a person and a pet. Okay, remember, in a simple way. In the next one, playing chess. So if you see over here, you need to draw possibly one hand and a chess piece or different pieces. In the next one, plant a tree. So possibly you need to draw the hands with the plant and possibly the ground, maybe a line for the ground. Then possibly play an instrument. So you can draw a person with the instrument that the person is playing, possibly a flute, possibly a guitar, possibly a violin, possibly any other instrument that you want. So remember, now that you know how to draw symbols, you're going to take two of the pictures, just two of them, and draw two different symbols, okay? One for each picture. I hope you can do the activity very well, that you have any problems doing the activity, and if you have any problems, just remember, tell your parents to contact me by email, okay? See you next class. Bye.